Thinking about making a move to Southwest Florida? Well, before you pack your bags, here's what you need to know. In this video, we're breaking down the pros and cons of living in this beautiful part of the Sunshine State. From the laid-back lifestyle, sunny beaches, and outdoor activities to the realities of hot summers, seasonal crowds, and even hurricane prep, I'll cover it all so you can make an informed decision. I'm Braden Milner, a lifelong local and a realtor with deep knowledge of the area. Let's dive into what makes Southwest Florida such a unique place to call home. Pros of living in Southwest Florida. 1. Year-round sunshine and warm weather. One of the biggest draws to Southwest Florida is the endless sunshine and warm weather. With around 271 sunny days a year, this tropical paradise is ideal for outdoor enthusiasts. Whether you love hiking, boating, or just soaking up the sun on the beach, there's rarely a day where the weather holds you back. Unlike other parts of the country where winters can be harsh and unpredictable, Southwest Florida offers consistency. The mild winters here are especially attractive to snowbirds or those looking to escape freezing temperatures and heavy snowfall. If you're someone who thrives in warm climates, Southwest Florida could be your perfect match. 2. Beautiful beaches and waterfront access. Southwest Florida is home to some of the most stunning beaches in the country, including Sanibel Island, Captiva, Fort Myers Beach, and Naples. Whether you're looking for a peaceful escape or a more lively beach scene, there's something here for everyone. But it's not just about visiting the beaches. It's about living near them. One of the unique advantages here is the affordability of waterfront living compared to other areas of Florida like Miami or the Keys, and even coastal cities across the U.S. Imagine having your own slice of paradise with water views without the exorbitant price tag that you'd find in other major coastal areas. 3. Outdoor lifestyle and recreation. Living in Southwest Florida means that you have access to some of the best outdoor activities year-round. Boating's huge here, with miles of canals in Cape Coral and the open waters of the Gulf of Mexico right at your doorstep. Fishing enthusiasts will love the variety of species found in both saltwater and freshwater. And if you're into golfing, there's no shortage of beautiful courses to tee off from. For nature lovers, kayaking through mangroves, exploring the Everglades, and hiking through preserves like 6 Mile Cypress or Lover's Key offers endless opportunities to explore Florida's unique wildlife and natural beauty. Whether you're an adventurer or prefer a quiet day on the water, there's always something to do outdoors. 4. Affordable cost of living. When it comes to the cost of living, Southwest Florida offers incredible value, especially when compared to other popular coastal destinations. Housing here is much more affordable than in places like Miami, Tampa, or even on the other coast in California. Whether you're looking for a waterfront property, a single-family home, or a condo, you can find something that fits your budget. On top of that, Florida has no state income tax, which is a huge financial benefit, especially for retirees or those moving from states with higher tax rates. When you factor in the lower housing prices and tax advantages, it becomes clear why so many people are making the move to Southwest Florida. 5. Laid-back, relaxed lifestyle. One of the things people love most about Southwest Florida is the slower pace of life. If you're someone who's looking to escape the hustle and bustle of a big city, this place is for you. The vibe here is relaxed, making it a great spot for retirees or anyone looking for a peaceful place to live. You'll find friendly communities, especially in cities like Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and Naples, where it's easy to get to know your neighbors and feel connected to the local scene. The slower pace allows you to really enjoy your surroundings, whether that's taking a morning walk along the beach or spending your afternoons on the golf course. It's a perfect blend of relaxation and enjoyment. 6. Access to great dining and shopping. Foodies and shoppers alike will love what Southwest Florida has to offer. You can dine at upscale restaurants in Naples with options ranging from gourmet seafood to high-end steakhouse. If you're craving fresh, local seafood, Cape Coral and Fort Myers have plenty of spots offering dishes straight from the Gulf. When it comes to shopping, Naples 5th Avenue is known for its luxury boutiques, while Edison Mall in Fort Myers provides more mainstream options. From fine dining to casual waterfront spots, the dining and shopping options here cater to every style and taste. 7. Booming real estate market. Finally, one of the most exciting aspects of living in Southwest Florida is the booming real estate market. As more people discover the benefits of living in this area, property values continue to rise, making it an attractive place for both homeowners and investors. Whether you're looking for a primary residence or a vacation home, buying property in Southwest Florida is not only a lifestyle decision, but also a smart financial move. As a realtor, I've seen firsthand how the market continues to grow, and there's never been a better time to get involved in the region's real estate opportunities. With these pros, it's easy to see why Southwest Florida has become such a popular place to call home. However, as with any location, there are some cons to consider, which we'll go over now. Cons of living in Southwest Florida. Hot and humid summers. While many people love the year-round warm weather in Southwest Florida, the summer months can be tough for those who aren't used to tropical climates. From June to September, the heat and humidity can be quite intense. Temperatures regularly climb into the 90s, but it's the high humidity that makes it feel even hotter. For some, it can be uncomfortable, especially if you're coming from a cooler climate. Staying cool means relying on air conditioning and spending less time outdoors during the hottest parts of the day. If you're not a fan of the heat, the Southwest Florida summer might be a challenge, but you can always escape to the beach or a pool to cool off. 2. Hurricane risk. Living in Southwest Florida also means dealing dealing with the threat of hurricanes. The region's prone to storms, especially during hurricane season, which runs from June through November. While not every year brings a major storm, when they do hit, hurricanes can cause significant damage, particularly from storm surges, wind damage, and flooding. Homeowners need to be prepared with insurance policies that cover hurricane-related damage, which can be costly, and it's essential to have a plan for hurricane prep, including securing your property and having an evacuation plan in place if needed. Storm preparedness is part of life here, and while many residents become accustomed to it, it's something newcomers should take seriously. And if you're interested in more details on hurricane prep and what it's like to own a home in Southwest Florida, check out our last video here. 3. Seasonal traffic and crowds. One of the biggest complaints from locals is the seasonal influx of tourists and snowbirds during the winter months. While this is great for the local economy, it does lead to heavier traffic, long wait times at restaurants, and crowded beaches and shops. You'll notice this change particularly from November through April, when visitors in the northern U.S. come down to escape the cold. Navigating the seasonality means adjusting your routines. For instance, running errands at off-peak hours or avoiding popular spots on the weekends. Locals learn to embrace it, but if you're someone who prefers quiet and solitude year-round, this may be something to consider. 4. Limited public transportation. If you're moving to Southwest Florida, having a car is pretty much a necessity. Public transportation options here are limited, especially if you're used to living in larger cities with more robust transit systems. While there are some bus services, they're not as widespread or frequent enough to be relied on for daily commuting. As a result, traffic can get congested, particularly during peak season and rush hours. So expect to spend a fair amount of time in your car if you live here. Planning your day around traffic patterns and avoiding peak travel times becomes second nature for many locals. 5. Mosquitoes and bugs. Florida's warm, humid climate is a haven for mosquitoes and other bugs, especially in summer months. If you're outdoors during dusk or after a rainstorm, you'll likely encounter a lot of mosquitoes. For newcomers, this can be a bit of a shock. However, locals have learned to deal with it through the use of bug sprays, citronella candles, and installing screen-in lanais to keep the pests at bay. While bugs are a part of the Southwest Florida lifestyle, they're manageable once you know what to expect and how to prevent them from becoming a nuisance in your daily life. 6. High insurance costs. Another consideration for living in Southwest Florida is the rising cost of home insurance, particularly for those in flood-prone or hurricane-prone areas. With the increased risk for storm damage, homeowners here often face higher premiums for both property insurance and flood insurance. In certain areas, flood insurance is mandatory, adding to the overall cost of owning a home. Additionally, after major storms, insurance costs tend to rise, making it something potential homeowners need to factor into their budget. While it's a manageable expense for most, it's an important point to consider when calculating the overall cost of living in the region. 7. Distance from major cities. Southwest Florida offers a laid-back lifestyle, but for those who love the excitement of major metropolitan areas, it can feel a bit isolated. Southwest Florida is somewhat removed from larger cities like Miami, Orlando, and Tampa, which means that access to big events, concerts, and cultural experiences can be limited. While you can make the drive to these cities, they're typically 2 to 3 hours away, making day trips less convenient. If you thrive on the energy of a big city, this isolation might be something to think about, though many find the trade-off for the peaceful, slower-paced life here more than worth it. Living in Southwest Florida comes with its share of challenges, but for many, the pros far outweigh the cons. Whether you're drawn to the beaches, the sunny lifestyle, or the growing real estate market, there's plenty here to love. Of course, it's essential to be prepared for things like the summer heat, hurricane season, and seasonal crowds. To recap, living in Southwest Florida comes with its fair shares of pros and cons. On the positive side, you've got year-round sunshine, beautiful beaches, an outdoor lifestyle, and affordable living compared to other coastal cities. But on the flip side, the hot, humid summers, hurricane risks, seasonal crowds, and higher insurance costs are things that you'll want to consider. So what do you think? Drop a comment below and let me know if the pros outweigh the cons for you. And if you have any questions about real estate in Southwest Florida, whether you're ready to make a move or just exploring your options, the Milner team's here to help. We'll find you the perfect home in this paradise we call Southwest Florida. Give us a call, email us, or visit our website at themilnerteamfl.com. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insider tips on living in Southwest Florida. And I'll see you all next week for our next video.